joining us tonight. We begin with a Fox 10 News exclusive. For the first time, Arizona prison guards are having a new issue to deal with. Guards at the Lewis Prison in Buckeye recovering a crashed drone that was trying to deliver drugs and cell phones to inmates.
Pretty dangerous and scary thought. This has been happening around the country, and now it has happened right here in the Valley. Our Matt Gelka was at the prison earlier today and tells us what the Department of Corrections is doing to try to stop this from happening again.
On September 24th, guards at Lewis Prison saw something they've never seen before. Now, this is Lewis Prison, about an hour west of downtown Phoenix. Investigators are now saying that somebody tried to fly a drone delivering contraband inside the prison, but it ended up crashing in an area right around here. It's called no man's land. No inmates can get to it. And now state officials are wondering who flew it. Keeping contraband out of prisons is a top priority for the state's Department of Corrections, but technology presented a new challenge at Lewis Prison. Investigators believe a drone tried to make a delivery to the prison yard in late September, but it crashed, and guards found the device and the contraband.
Drones typically are quiet in nature. This particular incident was under the cover of darkness.
These are exclusive pictures provided to Fox 10. You can see the crash scene, the drone in pieces in an area inside the prison fence but outside the prison yard, a place guards call no man's land for inmates. Next to it, a bright orange knapsack containing contraband, including marijuana and cell phones. We went on site with Jim Courier, who is supervising the investigation.
If you're talking about the analogy of a file and a cake, not likely, but there are some rather crafty ways in which individuals such as visitors will conceal items to bring them into a prison facility.
This is believed to be the first time this has ever happened in an Arizona state prison, but there have been at least a dozen other attempts around the country over the past 5 years. Courier says they're trying to track down the drone pilot.
Basically, we have to rely upon forensic evidence, such as DNA, fingerprints, that will hopefully lead us to a person or persons that actually possess that drone.
Drugs might make sense, but why cell phones? They're most likely not being used to call mom and dad.
Well, cell phones are extremely problematic simply because we can't monitor them. They will continue the criminal enterprise or orchestrate introduction of prison contraband.
And the phones can go for big money inside prison walls.
The prison value is quite elevated. For example, a cell phone that's a smartphone, I've been told that, a track phone that you can buy at a local retail store for a minimal amount translates into upwards of $800 to $1,000 on a prison yard.
If anyone is caught, they'd face a Class 5 felony charge, carrying a 1 to 5 year prison sentence with it. Matt Gelka, Fox 10 News.
And predictably, as criminals start to use more technology, prisons are exploring ways to ramp up their technological defenses. But right now, a watchful human eye is the first line of defense against future drone deliveries.